T-Series, who is at some point going to take over as the #1 most subscribed to channel on YouTube. It's a fascinating thing to watch, even though we all know it's gonna happen sooner or later. I mean, it may have even already happened by the time I'm uploading this.
Not today. Not today, Satan.
Welcome to Psych IRL, my name is Donna. Okay, so last video I talked about YouTube Rewind and how PewDiePie versus T-Series wasn't even on there. So today, to make up for that, I'm going to be talking about PewDiePie versus T-Series and covering all the events. Well, trying to at least. Also, for those of you who unsubscribed to me because I talked about PewDiePie, how dare you? The battle to become #1 most subscribed YouTuber has always been a coveted prize. That's quite surprising since being in that spot is pretty futile, seeing as you don't really get any special privileges other than bragging rights. But the audience and some creators on this platform take it pretty seriously. For instance, in 2008, Fred, who made content like this,
"Oh my gosh, he's eating all the toilet paper!"
I like the toilet paper taste.
was projected to take over the #1 spot on YouTube. At the time, he was the community's favorite punching bag, so mass chain letters were sent out telling everyone to unsubscribe to Fred.
And today is Unsubscribe from Fred Day on YouTube.
Thus, in spite of it being just a spot, it's a spot people defend very passionately. Today, the current battle wages between PewDiePie and T-Series.
What is T-Series?
T-Series is an Indian music record label and film production company founded by Gulshan Kumar in the 80s. The channel primarily releases music videos and film trailers. Now, India has a population of over 1 billion. Compare that to the United States with just over 300 million. And compare that to where PewDiePie resides in the UK with 66 million. Those 1 billion people are slowly coming online.
Mukesh Ambani decided that India's internet landscape needed a major level up, and so he launched Reliance Jio. He practically gave away free data for anybody willing to be on his network.
And chances are, a lot of them are going to subscribe to T-Series. You know what? There's something that I don't get. I feel like T-Series is more than just a music label. Okay, so Harsh Gupta is from India, and he explains in India there are 29 states, so T-Series caters to the music of major industries such as Bollywood and other state movie industries such as Kollywood. All the other regions put together has caused T-Series to blow up. It's quite an old label. And then he sent me pictures of a lot of CDs that they have in their house and cassettes, and they all have the T-Series label. Also, I have another friend who is from South Africa whose family is Indian, and this is what she says about T-Series.
The only reason I knew they existed was because of the old VHS tapes my mom had that I used to watch a lot of. So I went through the DVD collection that we have, and we have quite a few movies, but I only found 4 that have the T-Series logo on it. However, when I went to the CDs, these are old soundtracks from movies, and while going through that, I realized that while some songs are technically from series, the DVDs don't show T-Series on them. So I actually do know a lot of things from T-Series, but under different names like Eros and UTV.
Okay, let's talk about the conspiracy theories. What conspiracy theories have you heard?
About T-Series?
Yes, about T-Series.
Subbots!
Why do you laugh at your own jokes?
I don't know, let's go.
A lot of smaller channels have disproved this, and I've done experimenting with subbots myself. I've done videos on it, not with this channel, but with other videos to see how it works and if you can get famous with it, and you can't. The other theory that I've also heard of is the auto-subscribe. If you are Indian, you are auto-subscribed to T-Series. This has also been disproven by people who have a VPN. They signed into Indian YouTube and made a new account, and it does not auto-subscribe them to T-Series. By what a lot of people are saying, it feels like T-Series is really integrated into Indian culture, and it's more than just a label.
You know, I get reminded of my childhood. The music, the movies, the posters, the charm, the elegance.
Alright, so Felix Kjellberg made his name in the Let's Play genre. He took gaming videos to another level by making the viewer feel like they were playing a game with a friend.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I mean nothing but
His channel exploded with popularity as he built a dedicated fan base called the Bro Army. What followed were multiple successes such as appearing on mainstream television.
That was awful. It turned into a high five and it just fell apart. I never want to do that again.
Writing a book, having his own YouTube Red show, starting a successful clothing line, and raising money for multiple charities. He transitioned multiple times into different types of content such as vlogging, comedy videos, and
mean Review.
Essentially, PewDiePie is going up against a behemoth of a corporation, an individual creator against an entire company. To put it into perspective, Felix uploads every day, and from his total archive, he gains about 11 million views per day. T-Series, on the other hand, uploads about 3 to 5 videos per day and garners about 79 million views in a day. Some have predicted the corporation would overtake the YouTuber in just 1 month.
PewDiePie got dethroned.
It looked like all hope was lost. It looked like it was finally it. But then, something happened.
What some failed to take into consideration was the power of the community. Many creators have used their massive influence to propel PewDiePie further ahead, from purchasing expensive ads.
We don't mess around. T-Series, it's game in for you.
We did it! We did it! It's up there! Subscribe to PewDiePie right now, guys!
Explicitly telling their audience to subscribe to PewDiePie.
PewDiePie needs to have more subscribers than T-Series. Click that link. Do your part.
Sneaking subliminal messages into YouTube Rewind, and other stunts I'm not sure how to categorize.
I am going to permanently and forever destroy my body, the one body that God gave me, with a subscribe to PewDiePie tattoo.
In just 1 month, Felix gained over 5 million subscribers. So that begs the question, why do we care so much? This battle has brought together a pool of creators, some who have not exactly seen eye to eye with Felix.
Hello gang, I have put a trackable link in the description of this video that when clicked, will automatically subscribe you to PewDiePie's channel.
But they've come together just so a corporation doesn't take the #1 spot on YouTube. To be fair, Felix has said he's doing this for the memes, but a lot of his viewers care. And you can see that when you see the like to dislike ratio on videos that are just trying to be factual about projecting the growth of PewDiePie and T-Series. You also see this in the blatant racism that has sprung against Indian people because of several jokes PewDiePie has made. In response, Felix urged his viewers to donate to a charity that would help children in India.
No more fuck India. Let's instead help India.
Some of his Indian fans have even taken the liberty to translate the type of humor Felix has.
Please YouTube ko bachane ke liye please subscribe to PewDiePie.
While some have played along with the battle and created diss tracks of their own. Perhaps why we care so much can be found from the underdog narrative we love so much, portrayed in movies, TV shows, and stories. The tale has been told again and again. Little guy who is disadvantaged in every way defeats Goliath. The praise for these tales shows how much we want the underdog to win, and PewDiePie is certainly the underdog in this situation. He doesn't have the resources or manpower T-Series has. He is also always constantly attacked by mainstream media.
So of course, as I'm editing this, PewDiePie comes under controversy again, controversy in quotes, and this time it's by a reporter, a BuzzFeed News reporter, Joe Bernstein, and he says, following on the news that PewDiePie endorsed an anti-Semitic YouTuber, here's a screenshot from a recent video in which PewDiePie played a shooting game with and laughed at a fan named Rabbi Shekel, whose avatar is the famous anti-Jew Le Happy Merchant. This is a screenshot, and this is who Bernstein claims PewDiePie is laughing at. He's supposedly laughing at this name. And this avatar is supposed to be anti-Semitic, which I didn't even know. When you look at the actual clip, you find that PewDiePie isn't laughing at the avatar. He's laughing because as a fan is telling him how much that he admires him, this player shoots him.
Hey man, I really appreciate your content. You've gotten me through some tough times, and I respect the
And it's just sad that there doesn't seem to be any kind of accountability for reporters that do this.
In turn, our encouragement for the underdog displays implications of ourselves. In one time or another, we've all perceived ourselves to be inferior to someone else, whether that be as a child abiding to authority or as an adult feeling subordinate to a manager. Because of that, we can easily empathize with the underdog. When they succeed, it confirms the old wives' tale that hard work pays off and life is malleable. We can do it too if we work hard enough. YouTube is, or was depending on how you look at it, built on the back of this principle. Normal people who didn't know they could make money here built empires through hard work and doing what they love. For a lot of people, this battle symbolizes the end of that era.
There's a trend that's going on. You know, YouTube, it's corporate now. It's a giant, and it's a machine that's going to continue to do very well, but it's becoming very commercial. It's very, it's not that friendly for you to start YouTube right now.
It has become a reflection of the growing fear creators have of corporations taking over YouTube. The fear that not anyone can do this anymore. So what do you guys think about corporations and YouTube? Do you think YouTube is prioritizing corporations too much, and do you think this is the end of the creator era where people can just upload whatever they want? That's the end of the video. I will see you guys next time. Stay psyched.